I'm back, baby.
Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This was probably one of our best Cold War matches that we played, which was myself, Wrong Way, and River Raider. This one was, going pretty well, and then something happened. I'm not going to mention it until it happens in the game, so you can see it there. And the way we responded pretty much was indicative of how the game went for the rest of the game. So I thought this was our best match as a group. Other ones we had where Wrong Way was MVP, or I led the team on a losing match. It was like, those had some like great, individual performances, but this is the best, team where all of us were kicking butt at the same time in concert. That was the key. So let's go check it out and let you see what we did. Welcome to Kalbang. Wow, that was crazy. So now here, Wrong Way and I are running the twin Martyr A1. And Raider has got his medium tank. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but there it is, 72 AV. I guess, well, maybe that's a heavy. That's a heavy. My bad. So we're headed up to the ramp over here. We're gonna, give him some business and lay the smack down from the light tank perspective. Now this, for myself and Wrong Way, is a contract tank. That dude's right there. Drilled that guy with my chain gun, ripping him a new one, and then Wrong Way finished him off. Or there's another guy. No, the other guy. There was a different guy that Wrong Way killed. Or he shot a guy, but that guy finished it off. I think it was a BMP that finished him off. But here, we're missile snipers and we're opportunistic. Whoops, that was crazy. There was a guy like right there in the center. You can see his marker. There we go. Rocket freak. Wait a minute, I'm a rocket freak. Oh. That guy must have seen me. There's not much cover there, so it's pretty easy to see a guy there. Now there's some guys that just showed up there on the right, and I was like, hey, we got flankers. And so this is when we respond, and it's like, okay, brother, come get some. That guy shot at me and missed, and that was it. And now it's on like Donkey Kong. These guys are going to get a beating. We're not just a couple of chumps over here. My engine is whacked. So I'll be fixing that pretty soon. I wasn't aware that my engine was whacked during the game. And that was Wrong Way. He said he hit his button slip and he hit the smoke. And Raider was like, man, that smoke worked great for me. He thought it was a genius move. So that guy's annihilated. There's another guy. He's going to get it. Oh, baby, that was awesome. The route is on. Talk about a failed flanking attack. somebody should have told them, well, what if they fight back? Because they must have clearly not really thought about it, or didn't see how many guys were there. But we gave them the old heave-ho, scram, chump, which was really fantastic. I mean, I was like, oh man, this game is, you know, now it's just a lark. We've already weathered the storm. And it's like, I go, well, you know, make sure you do whatever you want to do, because this game is already over. It's just a matter of how much we win by and when. You know, and that kind of craziness, you know, can, like, you know, give you a jolt to your senses. It's like, oh, wait a second, these guys are actually coming after us, you know. So it was pretty fun, you know, to get this surprise sneak attack, and then we just repelled it with, you know, the greatest of ease. Hello, buddy. Now I was already damaged. I ripped him good, but he had full health. But I didn't leave him with much meat on the bone. Okay, and this game was already over, so that was fine. No problems. Trying to find one of these. Oh, there we go. There's no. Yes. River Raider. And the letters on this are so small on my laptop, I can't even read those. I could shove my face like right to the screen almost and read it, but it would look crazy. This game is, you know, about to over momentarily. Boom. So that was a super, super fun, you know, match for us. Somehow I ended up in number 2. Okay, whatever. Here we are in end of game screen, so, you know, pretty solid game. I only got 1 kill, you know, over 4,000 damage, and then over 2,800 spotting, so that was nice. You know, got some good XP, and, you know, good 15,000 plus commander points was fine, but I got a maxed out commander in this tank, so, you know, points for nothing. You know, I'm not going to really be using, but, you know, that's okay. I don't play this tank very often, and I keep this commander in this tank, Chain Gun Girl, because she's maxed out 9 skills, and as you can tell, I have the right skills for this tank. It's pretty fantastic. So, fire and forget, you know, damage more vehicles than anybody else with missiles, knock out crew and or modules, do more damage than your hit points. Damage 6 guys or more that other people kill, that's a Confederate. So that means when you get a Confederate medal like that, you know you played well. You helped your team because other guys finished off 6 or more guys that I shot, which was fantastic. Got a 2nd class badge, you know, that was a bonus. You know, that guy in the gal did a great job as MVP. You know, I was 2nd. Wrong Way comes in at 4th. And Raider comes in at 6. So we were 2, 4, and 6. How could you go wrong? You know, couple of kills, 1 kill. You know, but it was that flank attack, you know, from the right side. That guy shot at me, and I was like, oh, dude, who the heck is this? And that's what I told them, and they're like, oh. We all just turned and just went after him, and it was fantastic. You know, not a lot of talking about it, just going and doing it. You know, the instincts took over, and it was really great stuff for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed that match. That's, you know, a good example of platoon play, and man, it was really smooth. I had a great time there. very, very fun matches that we had in our platoon overall. I checked the stats. We were like 70% winning in the platoon, which was quite good. And, that speaks for itself. When you have, the right combination of guys, you're going to do better than average because you're not struggling amongst yourselves, or, you're not worried about stepping on somebody's toes. Oh, I sold your kill, or you stole my kill, or like, we don't care. We're just trying to win. If you steal mine, when I steal yours, it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't matter, who finishes higher than anybody else. We're playing to win. I'll finish high one game. Other guys finish high the other game. They had another match in there that wasn't quite as good as this match for the team, but Wrong Way had a great MVP match. It's like, man. But, this one was just better because this was like the whole team was on. And that was, more fun than, having, an MVP. But if that's all we had as a good match, that would have been a good match to make. But I'd much rather have one where we just were like, Avengers Assemble, essentially. It was really fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something, got to see something that you maybe don't see very often. Kind of a crazy scramble there with the smoke and what have you. But man, we smashed those guys, and that was so fantastic. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Look forward to seeing you in any of my other videos. And I have a bunch more coming out that I have recorded, but I have not yet finished the production to get them out there. So that was great stuff. So look forward to seeing you in those other videos. And as always, please like and subscribe.